Hey guys, today I have my way too early top 11 teams next year in college basketball. At number 11, I have the Duke Blue Devils. I only had them at number 11 because of their tremendous losses with Mason Plumlee, Seth Curry, and Ryan Kelly. Between those three alone, they were losing 48 points. But there is hope as they got the number 2 recruit Jabari Parker. Then, number 32 recruit Matt Jones, and the number 36 recruit Semi Ojeleye. They are also returning Quinn Cook and possibly Peyton Solomon. Now at number 10, I have Oklahoma State. They will have their best player return back. Marcus Smart was widely considered a top 3 NBA draft prospect. Along with Smart, LeBron Nash, and Markel Brown, who are huge parts of the team last year, are also returning. OSU has 5 incoming freshmen to add use to this young roster. Among those 5 incoming freshmen, 2 are placed in the top 100, point guard Stevie Clark and shooting guard Detrick Mostello. Oklahoma State will not be losing much. This will be a similar team with improved players. Of the players lost, 2 of them are seniors who didn't even start. Expect almost OSU to be a top 10 team. At number 9, I have the Michigan Wolverines. It'll be tough to rebuild after losing the AP National Player of the Year, Trey Burke. And their second leading scorer, along with Trey Burke, Tim Hardaway Jr. There is still question whether Mitch McGary and Glenn Robinson III will follow their teammates to the NBA. If so, I don't have Michigan in the top 25. If they lose one, they won't be in the top 25. But if they keep both, they will be a top 10 team. Along with McGary and Robinson, there will be 3 highly recruited players coming in: Zach Irvin, Derek Walton, and Mark Dono. They also have many pieces returning as Nick Stauskas, Jordan Morgan, and John Horford. Although Michigan's fate lies in the hands of McGary and Robinson, we'll see what they do with it. At number 8, we have the national champions, Louisville Cardinals. They will have 2 huge losses, Peyton Siva and Gorgie Dieng, and possibly Russ Smith. As his dad said earlier, he thinks he's going, but he still doesn't know. If Smith goes, they will certainly not be a top 10 team. But they have the Final Four most outstanding player, Luke Hancock, back with Wayne Sheck, Wayne Blackshear, Shane Bohannon, and Montrezl Harrell. Louisville also has 3 recruits coming in: Terry Rozier, Anton Gill, Akoi Agawa, and also a junior college player. If Smith stays, this will be a top 10 team. Now at number 7, there is Syracuse. With the losses of Michael Carter-Williams, Brandon Triss, and James Sutherland, they will be losing 3 of their best players. But they will move to a slightly easier conference, the ACC, rather than the Big East. But they will return Rakeem Christmas, CJ Fair, who's a great player, Dejuan Coleman. Although this doesn't sound like a great returning class, this leaves rooms for other players to step up. Some of these players could be sensational. Some of these players could be the sensational incoming freshmen, Tyler Robinson and Tyler Ennis. Look for Syracuse to try for another Final Four. At number 6, the Arizona Cardinals. They will be losing their 2 top scorers, Mark Lyons and Solomon Hill. But they return Nick Johnson, Brandon Ashley, and Caleb Tarjnowski. I don't know how to say his name. But once again, they will have a great recruiting class, including the incredible Aaron Gordon, the number 4 recruit, and Rondé Hollis Jefferson, and Elliot Pitts. Arizona could be a threat for the national championship. We are now in the top 5 to kick it off. We have North Carolina, who is returning their best player, the sophomore James Michael McAdoo, along with McAdoo. Reggie Bullock is returning, who averaged 14 points per game last season. Sadly, UNC is losing their leading scorer, P.J. Harrison, and Dexter Strickland. UNC has a lot of great returning scoring options and will add a few others, with Isaiah Hicks, Kennedy Meeks, and Nate Britt. North Carolina will go for their 7th national championship. We are on to the second Big Ten team in the list, the Ohio State Buckeyes. OSU's future is still uncertain without knowing if Deshaun Thomas will go pro or come back. Without him, this will be a top 25 team, but with him, they have at number 4. OSU only has 1 senior, so this team will look very similar, only more experienced. They will be returning Aaron Kraft, Wenzel Smith Jr., Quentin Ross, Sam Thompson, Shannon Scott, and Amir Williams. They will also be adding 2 ESPN Top 100 recruits. OSU could compete for not only the Big Ten title, but the national title. Entering the top 3, there is Florida. Florida has had 5 people officially come back to play for the Florida Gators. These players include Patrick Young, Casey Prathner, Will Ugiet, Scott Wilkin, and Michael Frazier. Although Florida will be losing their top 3 scorers at graduation, but they have 2 incoming freshmen who have been ranked in the top 15 in the country, Casey Hill and Chris Walker. In college basketball next year, I consider there to be 15 good teams and 2 elite teams. Those 2 elite teams are Michigan State and Kentucky. Michigan State, number 2. Gary Harris and Adrian Payne have not made their decision on the pros, but if they come back, the Spartans could be cutting down the nets in Cowboy Stadium. MSU only lost 1 senior who was a big man, Derek Nix. In the offseason, Michigan State got a big man, Gavin Schilling, in an attempt to replace Nix. If Harris and Payne do come back, Michigan State will be a top 5 team. At an unanimous number 1, the Kentucky Wildcats. Losing in the first round of the NIT won't matter because Calipari has gotten one of the best recruiting classes of all time. Julius Randle, Andrew Harrison, James Young, Aaron Harrison, Dakari Johnson, and Marcus Lee. Just that team would be a top 10 team. But they also have Alex Borges, Willie Cauley-Stein, and Kyle Welcher returning. This team will be incredible, and they are early favorites for the national championship. Alright guys, see ya. I will be doing my Big Ten preview soon.